day long. We can talk about it. We can talk about the weekend. I'm trying to stay calm. I got me 2 bottles of water, an orange soda, some Tasty Bake, caramel apple donuts, and some nacho cheese Doritos. So I'm fixing to hang out with y'all for an hour. So I hope we get some people in here. Well, normally around 2-3 minutes we'll get some in. Needless to say, I'm very excited. I'm really having trouble containing myself. My face was hurting today. I was smiling so much. Ain't that scary? Ain't that a scary thing? Y'all ever have that happen when your face hurts from smiling so much that you actually gotta hide your face under your shirt because you feel like everybody's gonna think you're crazy because you're so happy? Well, that's what I'm dealing with. Let's try to load this chat up. I'm gonna put the goal. Yeah, let's get it going. We got some new videos out. One was a short about the Northgate Mall. The other one was a Wendy's review. The Wendy's review is not doing too good. Northgate Mall video has 400 views. I don't know where they come from though. Yeah, I really don't know where they come from. That's an interesting thing there. But I'm gonna chill right here. It's 2 minutes. We're getting big enough where we should have, a good bit of people in the streams now. We're getting close to 6K. I think there's an outside chance that we hit 6K the way we're growing. It's probably not gonna happen though. What's up? I was kidding. Aerophone, lack of energy. Oh, that's one thing I don't have, buddy. Oh, I am kidding. I don't have a lack of energy. I'll tell you right now there, son. What's up, Shek? Hello, hello. Check out what I got to eat. I got some tasty cakes. I bought these last week. Caramel apple, Hey, that makes me think, man. I think I might go get me some kind of on Sunday I want to go get me a coffee from one of these places, like a fall type coffee. I'm from Louisiana. Where are you from, IGN? I got me a bag of Doritos so I could sit here and chill with y'all. I got my drink. Check out my koozie. I got this at the LSU game earlier this year. So, got my koozie. You from India? Do you have a LSU flag hanging outside? Sometimes I hang up my flag. What's up, Daniel? Happy Friday. Strom Thermos, please pray for the victims of... Okay. Letting everybody get their word out. We got 10 people in here. Let's go. Let's get the ball rolling, baby. I'm going to keep going with it. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let's go. What's up, Mr. Northwest Saint? Nice to meet you. Do you make content on your channel? I'm gonna keep going, y'all. Y'all feel free to send a super chat if you want. It's definitely not necessary, but it's definitely appreciated. I've never really talked about doing that, but if y'all wanna help out, I have no problem with that. What's up, Satlin is my hero 420. Says, are you a LSU Tigers fan? Obviously, I wouldn't have the hat on. All right, so I drank my first bottle of water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little bottles, fill them up, and freeze them. That's going to be my little ice packs for my ice chest. Because I don't have any ice right now. Jacko Brock says, dude, get it together. Get what together? What you want me to get together, Jacob Brock? Northwest Saint says, who has the best boudin? I'd probably say AI be looking crazy nowadays, especially this video. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Hot Hoyts? Is your favorite NL team ever the Saints? What you're gonna do is go get a effing life. What are you talking about, man? You think I don't have a life? What about you that's actually sitting here and looking at me and talking to me? What does that say about you, bro? If you don't like Taylor Lee, say hi, Piper. Okay. Jessica Butler. Hey, Jessica. Oh, Jessica Butter. I thought it was Jessica Butler. Hey, look. Why don't we have any gifts, man? You don't have a life? Hey, join the club, brother. YouTube is my life. Tammy Golf says LSU rules. Okay. I agree with you on that. So I'm gonna actually take some of this, man. I made some videos today. We're gonna make 8,000 videos soon. I'm gonna hang out with y'all for an hour, man. If y'all ain't got nothing to do, y'all just sit and chill. Give me some gifts, you know. Okay, Clemson. Yeah, they're struggling with it. Got a dollar. Got a dollar. What are you, D? You got a dollar. How many of y'all here have been to an LSU football game? What am I doing tonight? Good question. I'm just hanging out with friends. Tammy Golf says LSU is good though. Be working in delivery now, says Will You. Trayvon says me. Craig Thomas says go Tigers. I love seeing that. I love when people say go Tigers. Got too many Alabama fans in here. Oh, you went to the LSU Clemson game? 20-10. The LSU Tigers won. All right. Joseph Courtney says I've been driving around and burning rubber for fun. Okay. Fionn Hilaire says I'm chilling with a few drinks. Never heard of LSU. Tammy says in Clemson. Let's get them thumbs ups going, yo. Come on, man. The least anybody can do is double tap that screen for me. All right. Tammy Golf says in Clemson. Spicy Dirt says, hello, sir. Are you an LSU Tigers fan? Yes, I am, Spicy. Thanks for asking. LSU stands for Louisiana State University. Uh-oh. Them Alabama fans in here. I told y'all. Mike Oxsmall says, roll Tide. I knew that was coming. I had no doubt about that. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Them Alabama fans always give me trouble. When I go to Alabama and I'm passing through, I stop at a visitor center to use the bathroom and they let me hear it, you know. Nickel Pony, what's up, buddy? Michael said Brazil. Nickel Pony said a thumbs up. Fiona said, what does that mean? I don't know. What does what mean? What about Florida State? They used to be real good. They're okay. Brazil. Tammy Golf says, I love your videos. What's the favorite video I ever made that you like, Tammy? Can you name one? All right, Jacob said roll Tide. No, Jacob said I'm broke. Fionn said roll Tide. BR34 said, what's up? Nickel Bone said it's Friday. Mariah Tompkins said, are you still a fan? Of course. Tammy Golf says, Mike says, LSU stands for Louisiana State University. Yes, it does. Ryan says, hello. I'm enjoying this, man. Renju said 100. Nice. Thank you. Ren Goku. I appreciate that. Mike says, LOL. Got you laughing, Mike. That's what it's about. I hope you're entertained. Like I said, y'all really don't. You're really not obligated to send a super chat. I mean, if y'all want to send it to help me sponsor some of these videos that I've been making, these food reviews and stuff, it would definitely help me. I could go to some restaurants maybe. If y'all want to send me one, go for it. I haven't been asking for it, but if y'all want to do it, go for it, man. I would definitely appreciate it. All right, very first football game. Okay, that's the one you saw? I love it. Okay, yeah, you saw that? I went to the Cajuns game. Yeah, I'm glad you watched that. That was very important. Drilla says, okay, you go, Crisco. All right. Jay says, you're a good dude. Thank you, man. All right. Mike says, hell yeah. by BTA last weekend was hilarious. Drilla's got some chocolate covered donuts on his emojis. The question and answer sticker is word you wish people use more. I'm not gonna use that. Tammy says you're so sweet. You know, I appreciate you. Guess how old you are? Probably in your 20s. I like you and I want you. Donuts. All right, says Driller. Mike says you watch Snarp. No, I don't. Nickel Pony says headed to watch Little Texas playoff football. Playoff started in Louisiana yet? I think we start this week. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Tammy, I can't let you stay, P. I wish I could, but you got to be 18 to be in the stream. Yeah, you can't. We can't allow no one that's under 18 to be in here because sometime, you know, we might say something. So, Chest Light said, "Hey, I'm kind of in a tough situation. My girlfriend's got no." Okay, I hear you, Chest Lights. You got to do what you got to do. All right, so Tammy, are you sure that you're 20? If you're 20, you can stay. What's up, Saban Nation? Happy birthday. Tell him do me a favor. Does he know who I am, Saban Nation? I'll ask you that first, and if he doesn't, or if he does, tell him I said happy birthday. Look him up. Look him up. Goes around to college stadiums and trolls wearing the opposite team's jersey. All right, Saban Nation. Wait. Saban Nation says, "Yo, Crisco." I mean, Driller said that. Okay. Well, tell him I said happy birthday. What are y'all doing, Saban Nation? What are y'all doing? Something fun? Y'all going to eat out or something? Eat at a restaurant? That's what I normally do for my birthday. I like to have a good steak. Well done is how I like my steak. I got something pretty special. So Saban Nation and all of y'all be tuned in tomorrow morning. Yeah, I don't blame you. You did a good thing, Saban Nation. I appreciate that. But I have it's gonna be a surprise, but it'll start early in the morning tomorrow. Probably around. I'll post my video probably around 5 o'clock, and then probably around 7 o'clock, 7:30. I'll show y'all where I'm at. Yeah, you good, Saban Nation. I really trust you. You're a great moderator. I want you to know that, and a great friend. And I appreciate you always supporting me. All right, Repair Solutions is in the house. So I don't know if y'all saw, but I did a Wendy's review today. Starting next week, I'm gonna be doing more small mom and pop restaurants and stuff. I want to do that. I Love Soda says, "Who is your greatest nemesis?" I really don't have one. Hold on one second. Yeah, I don't really have a nemesis. So yeah. Okay. Millie wants me to shout out her name. So hi, Millie. How are you doing, Millie? Blessings to you. Thank you so much, I Love Soda. Armenia Map Man. I don't know what that is. All right, what's your favorite Xbox first generation game? Good question. I used to play a lot of Madden, a lot of John Madden, and I never had the original Xbox, but I did have a 360. That's actually the last system I owned. Okay, Millie. Hey, Millie. All right. We picked up a new sub. Yeah, if y'all sub, let me know so I can tell y'all thank y'all. Okay. Me edits. If y'all make content, you know, type that. I make content in there so everybody can see y'all. I don't know how to pin anybody. I don't know why, but I don't know how to pin anybody on here. I always like when people pin me on their channels. It helps you get, you know, exposure, and it really helps. But I don't know how to pin y'all, so. You have guns in Louisiana? Of course we do. They're all over the place. All right, okay, MM Edits is a small YouTuber. Leave a comment on one of my videos so I can go check you out, MM Edits. It's 28, it's 22. Okay, Nickel. Nickel makes content. You like soccer edits? Okay. Oh, yeah, Jason. Catch me outside, though. What'd you say? Catch me outside, though. How about that? I know. I remember her. That girl on Dr. Phil. MM Edit says, hope you get more subs. I'm trying. I'm trying to get to 6K. My goal was to get to 5K this year, and we done blew that out of the water. You heard Bama Moore shout me out? Yeah, he has been. We've been helping each other. I really like Bama Moore. I hope one day I can tailgate with him. I actually made a video. I actually made a video doing my Bama Moore impression. He says, y'all LSU fan, y'all the lick it up fan. LSU lick it up fan. He teases us like that, and then he talks about us sucking a head on the crawfish. I'm an LSU fan. But he's a good dude, that Bama Moore. Yeah, he's a good dude. I hope maybe one day I can hang out with him. And I want to meet Roll Tide Willie. He's one of the guys. He's one of the other people on social media I really want to meet. So hopefully I get to meet him someday. MM Edit says KKTY. So I went to do I had told y'all I was going to do the walkthrough video today, and I made it, but I couldn't do the walkthrough because the mall had the music playing. So I actually went in my car and just talked about it, and it had like 400 views, so I can't complain about that. My longs don't get too much. I'm going to have to put some longs, though. I'm going to have to do some hikes or something, because you still need... I've been putting up a bunch of shorts, but you still need to have at least some 10-minute videos on there, at least once a week or something, you know. Emira said, can you say KR? Okay, I'm actually looking at my donkey right now, yo. My donkey is walking. We got her when she was an older animal, and she never really was close to us, so she just walks in the field. What's up from Oregon? What's up, Jesse Lee? Thank you for coming in. Please, hit the like button, comment like you're doing, subscribe, share if you enjoy the channel. If you don't, hey, I understand. But if you do, if there's something that you enjoy, some kind of content I do, please subscribe and stay. And we definitely would love to have you here. We on a rolling train, and we're gonna keep on rolling. What's up today? I want to get some lunch. I made a review at Wendy's today. I did that and made a review of the mall. Did a lot of videos this morning, little shorts. Got a lot of stuff planned for tomorrow. I'm already planning what I'm going to do for Monday. I know what I want to go do. Tuesday is going to be a long day for me. Tuesday and Thursday. So I might go live first thing in the morning, and y'all might not see me again till that night, It's going to be we're going to have some long days next week. So, but as far as the weekend, I'm very, very excited for tomorrow and Sunday too. Sunday is going to be a special day. Oh, thank you, Saban. Thank you, Saban Nation. I think Saban Nation really wants to see me succeed. I appreciate you so much. Who would have thought an LSU fan and an Alabama fan could become such good friends, huh? Huh, Saban Nation? Who would have thought that? I never thought a LSU fan and an Alabama fan could be such good friends in life. The reality of that, though, Saban Nation. Had you been born in Louisiana and had I been born in Alabama, I'd be the Alabama fan and you'd be the LSU fan. That's what it's about. Hey, thank you so much. It's just where we born, so we just take pride in our state. That's the truth. I was gonna make a video. I've been making a bunch of shorts. I still got to keep some content. I can't make 100 videos in a day and not have nothing to say a month from now. But Forrest, if Forrest, oh wait, we talking about a whole. That's some new impressions. But I'm gonna come back to that nickel pony. Um, I'm gonna put this one on to give some people to talk about favorite seat on the couch. But the video I wanted to make today was never give up on your dreams. You know, I got some stuff I'm working on behind the scenes. I'm gonna just tell y'all. Do y'all know what media credentials are? Like whenever you able to attend like the press conferences for the teams and stuff like that. I'm gonna give y'all a second to answer that about media credentials. But I'm starting to get a little bit of pull on here, believe it or not, y'all. People are starting to notice me. I still haven't been noticed in public, not once, but still people. I've been sharing out stuff on different messages and message boards, and people are getting around to knowing who I am now. And I'm not gonna tell y'all the team or the college or what it is, but I'm actually trying to get a media credential pass. So y'all keep y'all fingers crossed for me for that and say a prayer for that. If it's meant to be, it'll be meant to be. But that would change the landscape of the channel as far as what I'd be able to cover and connections and everything. If I had media credentials. And so I sent a message. If y'all know anybody or anything that y'all can help me out with too, I'd be really excited for that. But you know, if that happens, like I say about sub counts count more for people that don't do social media than us that do. People like big sub counts. That's a status symbol. And so that would change the landscape of my life, you know. If I had been born in Bama, we'd be fighting. Yeah. That's one thing I always say, y'all. Love y'all, Crimson Tide. But I do a pretty good Forrest Gump impression. Hello, my name's Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump. And let's see. Lieutenant Dan was my drill sergeant in the Army. I used to watch Forrest Gump like every day, man. Y'all just don't know how much I love that movie. I went and watched that movie in the theater when I was probably about 15 or 16. When I saw the previews, I knew I had to go watch it. You know, I seen grown men sitting on the side of me crying for that movie, man. It's a very touching movie. Tom Hanks did a real good job. I'm surprised they didn't try to make a part 2. I know there is a book out though. Never read it, but it's called like Gump and Company, I think. Y'all can check it out if y'all want. Yeah. I'd help your wife kick your butt on a Saturday night. We'd all go to church on a Sunday morning, and I'd cook y'all Sunday dinner. And I bet you could. I bet you could cook good. I know that's your job, so I bet you could cook us something real good. Mike Jones says, "Really cool LSU fan." Thank you, Mike Jones. Mike Jones. Hey, the question is favorite seat on the couch. Believe it or not, I sleep on the couch. I have a bed, but I prefer to sleep on the couch. Man, I had something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, following your dreams. Yeah, I wanted to make a video on that. You know, this is one of my dreams, is to be successful here. And as y'all can see, it's really starting really to happen. I'm networking a lot more. I'm trying to get in touch with people. I think we're gonna see a lot more networking in the new year. I was on a channel last night that it's a sports channel, and they're already sponsored by like Walmart and stuff. And I mean, I have a lot more subscribers than them. But this person is like talks LSU and talks a lot of the same things. So you never know if that's gonna work out. But yeah, I'm not gonna spend all my energy just yet, because there's gonna come a time when football season will be over. I gotta have something to talk about, you know. Even though I can literally carry on a conversation with anybody that wants to talk. And then when I go anywhere, I'm just like this. This is not a put on or anything. If y'all know me in real life, y'all know that um, I'll talk to anybody. You know, anybody that wants to talk to me, I will talk to anybody. I think that's why I have a real good chance to be very successful on this, because I'm not afraid to go and tell people about my channel, and when I'm on here, I'm not afraid to say my thoughts. But one thing I would like is more feedback from y'all. I'd like to know which restaurants or which fast food places y'all would like to see me do. I'd like y'all to leave comments on that. Last night someone said Wendy's, so that's what I chose today. And I was either gonna do. I thought about doing a triple cheeseburger. Hold on one second. Triple cheeseburger. I thought that that would get a lot of views. I thought about doing a biggie bag, and then I saw they had this what I did on a big poster. So, I did that. Oof. The holidays are coming. I hope y'all ready to hang out with y'all family and friends, because they coming quick. They're gonna come and pass before you know it. Thanksgiving is what, 2 weeks away? Less than 2 weeks. I think in 2 weeks Thanksgiving will be here the Thursday. Local mom complexes. Yeah, that's what I think too. We have a lot of barbecue places that I don't think. I know that. You see, we have a guy. I'm gonna tell y'all his name. Y'all can look him up. He's a local guy. His name is Gerald Grunick, and he was on the news. And then he got really big with reviewing restaurants. Like, what's up, Anthony? That chicken place I did the other day. That Mama's Fried Chicken. I don't know if you saw it, Saban Nation. I was showing you the big chicken tenders. Well, he went over there and did a video and had 1 million views. Not me, not like what I have, like maybe 40 views. He had 1 million. But I think there's a lot of soul food in our area. Yeah, I gotta tell you, somebody back in the day I used to hang out with taught me how to tag my videos, like with hashtags and keywords, location, and all that, and that helps out a lot more than y'all can know. So when I make my videos, if I shout out somebody or talk about somebody, like Kevin Falk, who played for LSU and the Patriots, I talked about him in one of the videos. I'll tag him. Oh man, those tenders are awesome. I love those tenders. I've had those tenders a bunch of times. I got another place. Maybe next weekend I'm gonna review the tenders. They good, but I can't say that they the best I ever had, because I already told y'all about that. You wonder what team this guy pulls for? LSU and the Saints and the Cajuns. What's up, Vass? Yeah, I love me some big tenders. You know what's the funny thing, Saban Nation? You know how these restaurants sell so many different things? Like, I can go back to McDonald's. And I could make another review on a cheeseburger, chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, anything. Okay, take your time, and I want you to drive safe. Pay attention. That's much more important than anything I have to say. You need to get home safe. Need a place that has the best cracklins? Well, I'm gonna say Don's. If you're ever around. Yeah, Don's has some really good. The pepper jack boudin balls. Okay, well, Saban, I know you say no McDonald's, but I'm gonna do it wherever I eat at, because the big McDonald's chains, they still have them in every little town, and what I try to focus on is saying where I'm at, or whatever. That way I can tag the town too. You see, it's all a plan. But I agree with you. We got to do some more of the local places, which I do plan on doing. Do y'all have Spinks gas stations where you at? Spinks has the best fried chicken. I never heard of a Spinks. I never heard of that. A Spinks fried chicken. Now we do have a lot of these, you know, these gas station pizzas, and you know, we have that at a lot of the gas station. Food is a big thing in Louisiana. I don't know about where y'all at, where all y'all. I don't know about y'all in Alabama, Sabin, but over here, chicken tenders, meat pies, all that stuff. You know, and yeah, you can shout out. There's so much. There's so much for what I'm doing. There's so much. Yeah, there's so many places that that I can shout out. There's so much content to make. What I'm gonna try to do is whenever I go somewhere, I wanna have some time. I'll shout out. I'll make a little video. It don't take much time. I enjoy doing it. I do a little research of the place, and then I'll make the little video, and then I'll eat. I'll do a live stream, and then I'll eat. But I definitely want to do the Cajun night before Christmas. I'm gonna try to do that Monday, Sabin Nation. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a bookstore, ask them for the book, go set it up in a place where there's no music, and just prop my phone up, read it. See, what y'all probably don't know is the reason shorts get a lot of views is when you have your phone vertical. There's actually an option that comes up, and they get in that algorithm, and it's called vertical live feed or something like that. I don't know. There's something to do with that though. 10 toes down. Okay. Yeah, for me to read the Cajun night before Christmas. What's up, the OR? I'm always here, brother. I treat this like a business, bro. I got business cards coming and hats, and we going nationwide. They do. The bonfires. I've never been there, but I do want to do some things for Christmas this year. Like I know in Natchitoches they have a big thing over there. I've never been to that. If I go, I'll make some videos there, and you know, just a lot of different things. I might put up some shorts when I see some houses with like a lot of lights and stuff. I might just go slow, and I think those have a possibility to do real well. Yeah, I definitely, absolutely. It's an obligation to keep an 18 and over crowd in here. That's what I want to do. I have to have. You got to be 18 when you come in this stream. But I cleaned out my car, y'all. Cleaned out my car this afternoon real good. You know, got that done, and my car's looking good inside. I got big plans for tomorrow. I'm pumped up. We can figure out certain times. You know what, Sabin? I'm not gonna lie to you. She's completely not into the YouTube. She supports me for what I'm doing. She always has, but she ain't gonna, you know, she'll never create her own channel or anything like that. But she knows how much it means to me. You know, she may be watching right now. Actually, she's very quiet when it comes to all that. Natchitoches is famous for its Christmas festival. Yeah, it sure is, Nickel. Have you ever been, Nickel Pony? Have you ever been to Natchitoches around Christmas time? What I'm planning on doing, Sabin Nation, I'm just gonna keep doing my streams. Whenever. You know, you gotta watch, because a lot of times. Okay. You gotta watch, because a lot of times people will expect you to not only go live a certain time, and I know that's part of working together, but I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but I just want to do what I just want to go live when I can. Now, one thing I would like to do is, and trust me, I do go in a bunch of streams. Whenever y'all don't see me live, hey, what's up, Brian? Whenever y'all don't see me live, most of the time, when I'm caught up with everything I'm supposed to do and I have a little free time, I'm either replying the comments, or I'm going into other people's streams, and talking to them or something. I'm doing good, Brian. I'm doing good. It's the weekend. Yeah, it's about. I love to network, and yeah. Okay, I got so much running through my head. I want to start doing a StreamYard on Thursday. I think on Thursday nights. This Thursday I won't be able to do it because I got a lot going on. I'm gonna be late and stuff. But I'd like to get it like on Thursday at a certain time. Oh, no worries, Saban. But I want to I want to try to do a StreamYard. Before I got really, I think y'all can see that I really got passionate a lot more in the last few months. It's like I've really been turning it on. More than ever. So I used to do a StreamYard, and I'd get absolutely nobody in it. I mean, by luck I'd get one or two people. But if I could have a StreamYard that people knew, like just like Bayou Booty yesterday, Louisiana Treasures, he's got like 100-something subscribers, but he wants to do well, and that's the people I really want to get in there. The people, the content creators that are small, that really want to grow and want to get monetized, and it's important to. I want to be able to bring them in and chat with them and hopefully promote them, and all grow together. I got about 20 something minutes. So when I leave today at 5, what's up, Blocks? All right, Deadly Kitten says, "Go Tigers." Good idea, Nickel. I don't know. That's a good idea. I don't know that I could do that. I could, but then I'd have to give my phone number out. What's up, Capit? Competitive Hey USA. Yeah. Everybody check out Competitive Hey USA. Yeah. She's one of my friends from the Philippines, and she's a great. I haven't seen you live, Competitive Hey. For what is a man that has gotten? Capit, you been doing your exercises? She likes to exercise. She makes these live streams, and I mess with her. I say, "Cute little feet," and she says, "Cute little feet, Crisco." She's cool though, Capit. Okay, a spoof or a WhatsApp. Yeah, I mean, maybe so. That's a possibility. That's a possibility in the future. But like I saw you in GTA. No, I haven't played that in a while. Mikai. Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all again. Do y'all know what media credentials are? Have y'all ever heard of that? Media credentials? Because if I could get that, that would absolutely change everything. From the content to the connections made. You've heard of people doing it. Well, I mean, subscriber counts. That's what I think a lot of people look at. And if I could get the right connection, I do know people. Like I'll tell you the honest truth. Y'all saw I did a vlog at the Cajuns game. I went to the Cajuns game last weekend. Need them to actually be on sideline or press conferences. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know what I would need to change, because all I've ever used is my cell phone to the whole time. So I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with notoriety. I'll be honest with y'all. I did attend the previous Cajuns coach. His name was Ricky Bustle, and I attended when he had his press conference. I went to the press conference and I actually asked him a question in front of everybody. I'm not afraid to do something like that. But in the event that that would happen for me. Okay. So you're well aware of that? Yeah. So, you know, in the event that that happens for me, that's going to absolutely change everything, you know, in a positive way. I mean, but I'm still going to do what I want on the channel. I don't want to I don't want to I don't want to change, you know, because there's so much things that I want to do. Brian, happy weekend. He said good back to you too. What's up, Ace? How you doing, Ace? All right, we got 8 people watching. Oh, you don't ever have to be sorry, Blocks. You know, y'all don't ever have to be sorry for missing my streams. But I'm not gonna lie, I had one this afternoon. There was nobody in there. I was like, man, everybody's busy, you know. I'm getting spoiled, Joe. I'm getting spoiled to having y'all in here. You know, when I used to do a live stream, I didn't have absolutely nobody in the streams. Now I'm used to having like 7 people with 13 thumbs ups. I'm used to that. I have a joke. Want to hear it? Let's hear it, Blocks. Make me laugh. Man, I had a guy messing with me in the live stream for lunch. I actually was laughing. I mean, he told me, he said, get a job, you scumbag. He told me that. I was laughing, man. I'm like, you know, can't believe nobody knows what I do. All right, you be careful, Saban Nation. If I don't talk with you, you have a great day tomorrow, and I'll be posting some videos, and you'll know where I'm at very early in the morning. Block says knock knock. Zombie Leon says, who's that at the backseat? Nah, there's nobody in here. DCPs, NODs here. Let's get some more gifts. Let's get some super chats if y'all want, so we can sponsor some videos. You know, we definitely could do that. Sponsor some videos, and I definitely will give y'all a shout out for sure. Share y'all on the community tab. Do anything I can to help y'all. Make it worth your while. If y'all want to, you know, you're not obligated to, obviously. Block says knock knock. Okay, Azimuth, you think I'm gonna give you that? Come on, man. Come on, man. Knock knock. Yes, Saban Nation. I'll definitely let them know. Azimuth Phoenix says, please, bro. Man, you crazy? You think I'm gonna tell you my social security number? All right, Nickel Pony says, who's there, Blocks? Block says, hey, say who's there? Okay, knock knock, who's there? Okay, Jameson says hi. Boosted says the one with the farts. Block says Joe. I wish we had a better question to come up. Favorite seat on the couch? That don't make no sense. At least like favorite holiday or something. Zoom says I'm at Amex and they're waiting for me. Okay. I'm having fun, yo. Look, I'm gonna open my drink. Look at my koozie. I'm proud of my koozie. Yeah, I got that at the game for free. When you go to the LSU game, I don't know about the Alabama games and stuff. And they have some stuff set up on some tables by the Mike the Tiger cage, like some tents, and you just grab whatever you want. Danny Boy, Limerick, you know. Ask Joe who. I'm about to make a name for myself. Head. Ask Joe we. Look up Danny Boy Limerick. I don't know who that is, Love Irish. Hey, what's y'all favorite thing that I do on this channel? Is it interviews? Is it food reviews, fan pack videos, sports stuff? Because I'm all over the place. I'm not going to lie. I'm all over the place. I do anything and everything. So there's a lot of different ways people can find the channel. It's not just, well, this guy just talks about one thing. No way. Ask Joe who. What you doing right now? I'm just sitting in my car doing a live stream, Brian. Johnny Bigelow, Love Shack, he says. Brian, who y'all play tomorrow? And what time? If you ask Joe who I like. What's up, Blocks? Blocks gonna hold it down. Oh, Blocks is gonna hold it down. I got a bunch of moderators in here. You know. Oh, y'all play Oklahoma? So what's your thoughts on that, Brian? Are you pretty confident y'all gonna win? And where is the game? Is it's in Alabama or in Oklahoma? Johnny says, say my name again, Johnny Bigelow. Deuce Bigelow. Male Gigolo. I'm actually very worried to play Oklahoma in 3 weeks because, look, we just got to get, okay, y'all playing there. That's good. That's good. I want you to know, I can't really say I'm pulling for y'all, but I wish y'all luck. I'll put it like that. I hope y'all go represent the SEC proudly. I can't really say I'm pulling for y'all, Brian. I'm definitely not an Alabama fan. I mean, I know that I'm friends with a bunch of Alabama fans, but you know, I'm not an Alabama fan. But it don't mean I'm not gonna wish you the best of luck. You know. I don't know why everybody wants that number to be said. I know, but I feel like there's something bad with it. I feel like there's something wrong with that number, and I don't know. Some people enjoy that. Saban says, we got this, Brian. Yeah, man, good luck to y'all, Saban Nation. Like I said, it's not that I'm pulling for y'all in any way, but I wish y'all best of luck. Do you like Patriots and football? Well, one of the people I've been trying to get in touch with is Kevin Falk, and he played for the Patriots. I don't know I'm pretty sure if you're a Patriots fan, you know who he is. He was number 33. He played for LSU, and I would like to get him eventually on my channel to do an interview. But you know, I'm excited to see every football game. I think Tom Brady was the best player in the NFL history. All right, I ain't got to see my sister. Uh-oh, gotta hide somebody. Hey, Rusty, you can't be talking like that, bro. You ain't got to be talking like that, Rusty. I just heard you. I don't know why somebody would want to say something like that. Uh-oh, another message out for review. Come on, Rusty. One more time and you're going to be going forever on this channel. Curious to the Alabama fans. I'd like it to happen, but how y'all feel if Saban went back to LSU? That is an unbelievably awesome question, Nickel Pony. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. To the Alabama fans, Saban Nation, and Brian, if Nick Saban came out of retirement and went to LSU, how would y'all feel about that? Do I like? Oh yeah, Tom Brady was my boy. He was great. Mickey says, "Remember me?" Well, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember you. All right, Rusty, you officially got yourself kicked out. Hard use on this channel. Good for you. Okay, Brian. See, I don't play. I used to play with people, but I don't play no more. Brian says it's not happening. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all might have heard me say it, but they actually still talking about Nick Saban. And Verge Osbury knows our athletic director knows Nick Saban really good. If Nick Saban came back to Baton Rouge and coached the LSU Tigers, I'm telling y'all right now, the first game of the season, I would absolutely be there. I don't care who we would be playing, but the first game of the season, for sure at home, I would absolutely be there. I'm a big Nick Saban fan, but it took me for him to retire. It took me for Nick Saban to retire to really be a Nick Saban fan, because you know, when he was with Alabama, y'all whipped our butts, and I just, you know, obviously, how could I like the guy? He's whipping our butt every year. He's the greatest. Nick Saban is the greatest, and that's coming from an LSU fan. He won a championship with us, and believe it or not, Nick Saban. I'm gonna tell you how deep this is. Let me take a sip first. Y'all might not understand what I'm saying. Nick Saban, in some ways, got Brian Kelly fired. He got Les Miles fired. He got Ed Orgeron fired. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because when Nick Saban came to LSU, he brought a whole different attitude to LSU fans. He brought an expectation. He's brought an expectation that we expect to win. So that's why these coaches can't come in here and be average. They got to be great because of Nick Saban. And when he went to Alabama, he won 6 national championships. That's just unbelievable in this day and age with all the competitiveness that there's out there. Saban Nation says, first of all, he can coach whomever. I will still rock with Alabama. Totally respect that. Honestly, that's the way it has to be. You know, you got to stick. You can't be rooting for just like coaches or players because really they come and go. Saban Nation says he's the most winningest coach in football history. Come on. Yep, you're right. All right, Brian says Saban got out because of the NFL, the NIL, and the transfer portal he didn't want to deal with. That's what I heard. A lot of people says that. Nickel Pony says, I don't see him coaching again myself. Let's see. Saban Nation says, can't forget about Bear Bryant. Block says, hey, let me do a shout out. You know, I saw a picture of Nick Saban with his wife, Miss Terry. I think it was this week, and he was just sitting. And he looked old in that picture, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. He looked like a 74-year-old man. And yeah, he looked like he was at a different point in his life. Now, would you bring him in as an analyst? Would he come back as an analyst to, help us make decisions? I think that's about as far as it would go. I don't think he comes back though as to be a head coach. Saban Nation says Brian. And Brian wants to know, what's up, Saban Nation? We almost into our hour. My beard's looking good, huh, y'all? I keep a little brush, I need to try to get in touch with some more beard companies again too. I had a couple of beard companies that had sent me some little beard oils, but I need to do that again. Being that I kind of got some more subscribers, they might kind of look at me. They might want to work with me now. Okay, Nickel Pony says I was pulling for Mike Shula to succeed at Bama because I knew Saban wouldn't stand in the NFL. You let me down, Shula. All right, Brian says he's doing that at Bama. Devin says kind of cute. Okay. Urban says stuff that don't make no sense. Oh, we're getting some help for review stuff. Oh, look. Urban. Come on, Urban. Urban, let me get you out of here, Urban. You don't want to be here. Hold on. How'd you is on this channel? You see, I don't play. I used to play with people, but not no more. All right, Devin says really cute. Ezamore OFC sent a floating heart. Thank you. Thank you for that. I like the little when they send gifts. It's pretty cool. I think YouTube did a good job with that, with the gifts. And I actually just got it set up this week. It wasn't hard though. They have another thing called the members. I don't even know what that's about. But if you become a member of the channel, you get special behind the scenes stuff and all that. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. All right, zombies are hungry. Yeah, you going too. Congratulations. Devin was taking you and the girls. Yes, I am. That's awesome, Saban Nation. All right. I don't know what's going on, man. I guess it's because we're getting a little pull now. We're starting to get trolls. Y'all ask Brian when we used to do live streams, we would never get no trolls. What's up, Christian Prods? Good to see you again. Christian Prods with the Roll Tide. I'm not going to say it like Bama Moore says it. Roll Tide. I ain't gonna say it, y'all. But I do like when y'all know Roll Tide Willie. I gotta meet that dude, man. I gotta meet him. He says, "Bitch, blitz, bama, blitz. Don't give a piss about nothing but the tide." That dude is crazy, man. I think me and him would get along great. Me and Roll Tide Willie. He's just like me. He's a very down to earth guy. You know, he enjoys people, and he does. And what I like about his channel. It's not just football. You know, I think people love him because of his personality. You know, he's just a simple guy that loves the Alabama Crimson Tide. Kind of like I'm a simple guy that loves LSU, and people love him for what he is, you know. But he'll do reviews on different beers and stuff. I love his little channel. I think he's on Facebook and stuff. Was his name, you know. Roll Tide Willie. But I've been behind the scenes. I've been trying to get in touch with him. You know, I'm not driving way up to Tuscaloosa though, but maybe when I'm passing through, I can meet him. You just had a granddaughter born? Man, that is awesome. Congratulations, Nickel Pony. I didn't think you was old enough to have a granddaughter. That is awesome. Yep. And don't let her like Orange or the Texas Longhorns. That's really good advice. Daniel says, LSU Tiger fan, question mark? Yes, I am. As y'all can see, I have the hat on. I mean, I wouldn't be wearing the LSU hat if I wasn't an LSU fan. You know, it's kind of like a common sense type thing. Nickel Pony says, I'm not. You not? I thought you was, Nickel. Congratulations, Nickel Pony. That's what's up. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't have any grandkids, but maybe someday, you know, if God says the same, I'll definitely and hopefully I can bring them to their first Cajuns and LSU and Saints games if they like that. Not everybody likes sports. What's up, Matt? The chair has to be on the arm. What's up, Jacob Connors? All right, Christian, you're gonna do the okay. Go for it. Excuse me. I know you proud of your Crimson Tide. Oh, Matt, just chilling, man. I'm glad it's the weekend, and I'm just chilling, hanging out with y'all. I've been duct taping sardines into my coworkers' belongings for 4 months. Nice, Juanito. Is that how you say your name, Juanito or Janito? Saturday Sundays, my house is so crowded. Saturday Sundays. Matt's 87. Man, we coming up to an hour in here, but we still got 7. Can we get to 20 thumbs ups? What's up, Football King? Football King hit me with a Roll Tide. Gosh. Saving Nation, my grand is almost 3. She's the sweetest baby and biggest Bama fan. Roll Tide at dinner prayer. Nice. So you're training her to be obviously you're going to train her to be a Alabama fan. All right, Daniel, sports highlights, a beer, okay. Juanito, how's your weekend going? It's going absolutely great. Matt says Tigers with a thumbs up. Yeah, go Tigers. Yeah, it's going absolutely great. I made a video today that I was having a rough day, and the reason I was having a half day is because I was so excited about the weekend that my face was hurting from smiling, which happened today. You know, my cup was overflowing so much today that I couldn't even contain it. Like I was smiling, and you know, not everybody gets as excited like I do, but yeah, I get like either down or I get up, and it's to find the middle ground. Sometimes, you know, we all different. I have a buddy I have a few friends like that. People I know, they very even kill. Like they just, I mean, they're just right in the middle, man. I don't know. They don't get too excited. They don't get too down. Me, I'm either like, you know, yeah, Matt. You got Bama fans and Tiger fans. Hey, please subscribe, Matt, if you haven't. I always put up new content. Hell yeah, let's go Tigers. What's up, Noah Reed? Noah Reed in the house. What's up, Noah Reed? Noah Reed. Tigers, baby. Yeah. My LSU Tiger fans are out and about. Check out my koozie, Noah. I got this at the Southeastern game this year when we played Southeastern. Thank you, Matt. You know I really appreciate you, man. Matt's 87. Thank you, man. This is actually how I've been picking up a lot more subscribers is in the live streams. I've been picking up, I mean, it hadn't been hundreds of people, you know, but I've been picking up some of them I've been getting 11 people, some of them 10, you know, but lately at least, you know, about 7, 8 people per stream, and that's growing good, man. I'm happy about that. That's really good. We still have an outside chance to hit 6K this year, and my goal for the whole year was 5K. So we done really good this year. We surpassed any expectation I had. All right, Noah Reed said, I'm a UT fan, but LSU does it good. We try. I still think LSU's the best, but that's just me. Matt's almost 6K. Yeah, man, but I've been at this a long time, Matt. I've been doing this 7 years, man. All right, T-Bone says, do you believe that Jesus died for you sins and what God raised him from the dead? If you do, are saved and your way to heaven. Yes. McKellen has some rainbow flags. How you feel about the light shows at the stadium? Oh, I love them. The Cajuns are doing the same thing, Nickel Pony. They did some renovations. That is a video last night that before I went to bed, I said, I need to do that. I need to go when I get a chance, when there's not a game going, I need to do a walkthrough of the new renovations of that stadium, man. I'm telling you, they did a really good job. Gotta play some slot machines. Those guys hit rich on subscribers. Yeah, man. I will whenever. In fact, last time I went to the casino, I did pretty good on the penny machine. I wish I would have had. A video of that. Go Ohio State, not LSU. Trevor says. Come on, Trevor. Come on, man. You on an LSU fans page. You can at least give me a Go Tigers. At least make believe, you know. At least make believe you like LSU, man. You don't have to, you don't have to be like that. But seriously, y'all gonna be in the college football playoffs while we just trying to get into any old bowl game. Matt says no Buckeyes. Let me ask y'all a question. Being that I got right now 6, we just had 10. Would y'all like to see me do more live streams while these games are on? And would y'all come? Because a lot of sports fans, there's a lot of sports fans out there that they'll watch the game. It's kind of like they're watching the game with you. They'll watch the game on TV, and then they'll do a live stream for the games. So maybe I could do something like that for like the college football playoffs and stuff. Would y'all like to see me do stuff like that? And would y'all show up if I did it? You like the game, don't have a fave? Because I have done. What's up, Johnny Bigelow? Deuce Bigelow. Hey, Johnny, are you Deuce Bigelow's brother? What's up, Wyatt Clifton? Wyatt Clifton says smart. Yeah, I agree. I think I'm pretty smart. But yeah, would y'all like to see me do like when Alabama plays in the college football playoff? Would y'all like to see me do an Alabama stream? Or like with the NFL playoffs, I was thinking about that too. I could make we could watch the NFL playoffs together and hang out. I'll get me something to eat. I might barbecue before the game. Get myself all set up. Put the camera in front of me and just watch the game with y'all. Those streamers do pretty good. They get a lot of people in their streams. And I think I'd do good. It'd be fun. I could get a little practice announcing. All right, Johnny Bigelow says, I'm Jenny Bigelow. All right, Wyatt. Okay. Thank you, Brian. I'm glad you're still here. Boy, you on the ball, Brian. Matt said, I got lots of friends in Biloxi. They go to the games. Do they go, which games? To the LSU games, Matt? Nickel says, I'm down. You down? You gonna come hang out with me if I do that? White says, pills. Matt Caton says, do you like Lightning McQueen? I used to watch me some Cars, man. Yeah, I used to watch me some Cars. Matt said, Bama and LSU. Johnny said, W said, stupid. I don't know what that means. Hey, we almost at 20 likes. If I haven't asked y'all, please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment and please share. We got over 7,000 videos, so if y'all scroll, y'all liable to find something that y'all like. Oklahoma over Alabama. I don't know, man. Oh, Alabama's been playing really good. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I would not be surprised if Alabama won the whole thing. White said, I'm just playing. Okay, you're just having fun. It's Friday night. You know, you're entitled to that, man. You're supposed to have fun. So, tight game. Okay, at Bama. Yeah, it was a pretty tight game. Last week we were down 17-3 at halftime. Johnny B, what's up, Johnny Bigelow? Deuce Bigelow's brother. Every time you come in here, if you decide to start coming like on a regular basis, I'm gonna call you Johnny Bigelow, Deuce Bigelow's brother. Okay, that's a deal. We got a deal. Let's see if we get the 20 thumbs ups. I'll probably be live maybe another 10 minutes. Maybe. I actually got to go somewhere tonight, so yeah, I'll be live maybe 10 more minutes. How Bama fans watch. I watch videos like that, how Bama fans watch. I know who you're talking about. Matt says, Juice Bigelow. Well, no, there's actually a movie called Deuce. You ever heard of that movie, Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo? It's kind of an old movie. I'm telling y'all my age, I guess. JD Ula says, LSU rules. I agree, thank you. Brantley says, hi. Rob Schneider. That's right. Rob Schneider played in it. It was pretty funny. What do you prefer, Honda or Ford? Good question. I actually look at them at about the same, really. I don't really know that that's a good question. I don't know that I could say I prefer either or. Matt's laughing. I'm glad you laughing, Matt. Keep the comments rolling, y'all. 166 nibbles. Triumph. Yeah, triumph to succeed and prevail. Y'all keep that ball rolling, y'all. Keep that train rolling for me. Keep them comments coming. That's how we do it. Okay, Nation says, I'm getting in heavy traffic. Please like, comment, and share. Make sure you shout out the Tigers and the Tide. Be kind and check on your neighbors. Water your plants, animals, above people. Thank you, Saban Nation. Be careful, okay? If I don't see you tonight, later on, which like I said, I got to get up early in the morning. You watch out for my videos because I got something pretty special. And I got some real good ideas. I'll be sharing out what my day is tomorrow. I'll be vlogging tomorrow. All right, Saban Nation. Take care. John Bigelow says, my older brother, Jetty Bigelow, is a pimp. Okay. I want to review some gumbo. Some gumbos. That's what I want to review, y'all. Different gumbos. I think gumbo would do real good right now. Gumbo reviews, being that the weather's cool. But I like using my community tab and sharing pictures with y'all of places I've been going. So I've been taking advantage of that. Let's get to 20 thumbs up. So I got to get off of here in a few minutes. So if you in the chat and you haven't double tapped the screen, please do that for me. I would appreciate it. Let's round it up to 20. All right, buddy. I'm glad you started watching the channel, Nickel Pony. You seem like a really cool dude. I'm glad to have you here. Johnny says 5 big booms. I'm holding up for 20 thumbs ups, y'all. Y'all help me out. I got about maybe 5 minutes, and then I gotta go. Somebody hit the thumbs up for me. But I think y'all gonna like the videos I make tomorrow. Okay. I think y'all gonna really enjoy it. And I think y'all gonna be happy for me, really. Still got 4 folks in here. Y'all want to see my t-shirt? Check out my t-shirt. I got this. Beat Ole Miss. I got this shirt some years ago. I got it on fanatics.com. I actually got it on sale. I'm fixing to go in, so I gotta save my little foods and stuff that I brought. My little tasty cakes. My chips. My waters. My drinks and all that. There we go. Success. We hit 20 thumbs ups. That means I can leave at any minute. Thank you. Whoever hit that last one, thank you so much. Thank you all. But we did it up to 20. Says a lot, y'all. That says we come a long way. And we got a long way to go. Keep that dream. Oh, somebody. Frolon sent a gift. Oh, look what I got on my head. Look what I got on my head. Look at that. Look at that. Look what I got on my head. Thank you, Frolon. Frolon sent the pumpkin on the head. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. So like I said, I see myself going live again tonight. It'll probably be, if I do a live tomorrow, it'll probably be, I don't know. I just don't know. Y'all gonna have to just be watching, because I have to be careful when I do lives of the music and stuff. That kind of dictates everything. You know, so I have to really be careful. Johnny Bigelow says, let's go Wolves. I live in a wheelbarrow. Okay. That's cool. That's cool, Johnny. So did I have my Bigelow Thanksgiving? Man, Thanksgiving less than 2 weeks away, bro. I hope you're ready. I know we got a turkey roll we're gonna be having, and corn casserole and all that, and I don't know. If I have time, what I might do is take my plate and make a little video to show y'all, but I'll at least take a picture of it. And then we're gonna hear Christmas music every day on the radio. I hope y'all ready for that. Look, I got my rag right here. That's what I made that video on. Why I wear a purple rag. It's just an old piece of t-shirt. I keep it in my back pocket. And so I got a rag, and that's also for John Cena. My favorite wrestler, John Cena. That's a tribute. Tribute to John Cena. Cena Nation. Cena's getting ready to retire, man. That's a big loss for wrestling, man, to lose John Cena. You know, that's a big loss. We're gonna miss having John Cena. I think his body is just worn out, though. Eight people in the house. I'm just crunching out my last thumbs ups. What am I have for supper tonight? Good question. I don't know. I don't really have anything planned, to be honest with y'all. I may not eat again until tomorrow morning. I don't know. I don't know, no. I don't know me. We're doing great. We got a consistent 4 to 6 to 8 people. That's great. That's great. That means we got 6 people that are just sitting here watching. Might not be saying nothing, but at least they there in spirit. All right. Viva Visas 111 says, ate me a tuna fish sandwich. That's cool. I'm not big into tuna fish, man. Not at all. I like those little. I used to eat sardines. I mean, when I was little. But I don't mess with sardines anymore, or anchovies, or anything like that. But you like a good tuna fish sandwich. That's good, man. Tuna fish. Yeah. Keep watching because I'm going to have to end this thing in a little bit. I mean, what I can, money is tight. I mean, yeah, you're right. You can get you some tuna fish and some how you call them noodles? Ramen noodles. Don't know how this showed up in my suggestion, but go Buckeyes. Hey, it's all good, Jay Beard. Nice to meet you first, and please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll tell you a little bit about myself if you stay for a while. I'm from Louisiana. I put up, I got over 7,000 videos. I talk about college football, LSU, the Saints. I do reviews. I'll do reviews on anything, and nothing's off topic for me except for politics and religion. And yeah, and my eventual goal is to bless people. So hopefully you heard all that, but I would definitely appreciate if you subscribe and hit the thumbs up and share. You know, J Beard. What is your name? What is your name? Does that mean you have a beard? Just curious. If you're still here. I'm probably going to end this thing in 3 minutes, even though I hate to go. It cost me a little gas money, but it's all good. Somebody asked me today, do you enjoy doing YouTube? I said I love it. I absolutely love it, you know. I love it. I love being a YouTuber. I love making all these videos. I love seeing, I love seeing the channel continue to grow, and it sparks all. It helps me because it's such a great hobby for me. It enriches my life, you know. I can spread a word that I'm thinking, that I got on my mind, to the world. What's your favorite shoe size? Oh, how do you have a favorite shoe size? I don't know how you have a favorite shoe size. That's a strange question. I wear a size 9 though. Read, if you want to know, I wear a size 9. Did you say that you'd be on later tonight? So, Saban Nation, no. I gotta get up early tomorrow. After this stream, I'm gonna go to bed early. I gotta get up at about 5 o'clock, and I'm gonna just be probably networking and lurking around in other people's channels. So if you see me somewhere, if you go in the same channel, you might see me, but it's all good. But tomorrow I'm gonna try to make a bunch of videos, take some pictures, and just enjoy it. It's gonna be a very memorable day tomorrow. One of my most memorable days of 2025 will be tomorrow. And then next weekend, I don't have anything planned yet for next weekend. No read. All I have is YouTube. If you wanna, you don't have to do nothing. But if you wanna sponsor a video or something, that would be great. But you definitely don't have to do anything. You know, I'm gonna hold it down. I'm gonna hold it down as best I can. But I don't have none of that. I don't have TikTok and all that. All I have is YouTube. I don't have none of these. I don't have none of these other forms. A lot of people have like all 5, you know. A lot of people have all 5 of these. They have YouTube and TikToks and all this stuff, and this is all I have. 80 minutes. What's up, Maddie? All right, y'all. I'm gonna go now. Okay. I spent 80 minutes. We hung out. We chatted. I enjoyed every single second of the 80 minutes. I will be making some videos starting early tomorrow. And yep, I want to bless others. I gotta get big enough to be able to do that, though, Saban Nation. So, but I really believe in my heart that this channel is gonna be big one day. I really believe that. Peter Bridge is tracking my location. Okay, what? So what? So what? What about that, Peter Bridges? All right. Well, anyway, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. It's 5:14 p.m. Central Time. Y'all have a wonderful night. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. LSU plays for you LSU fans out there or anybody that cares. You know, LSU will be playing Arkansas tomorrow at 11:45. I'm gonna finish it off like this. It's Arkansas. They both have coaches that are just stepping in because the head coach got fired. LSU has a better record than Arkansas. Arkansas has only won 2 games. I do believe LSU will win the game tomorrow. Not by much. I think it's still going to be competitive, but I think because they're playing at home, LSU comes through with Frank Wilson as the interim head coach and Verge Osbury as the new athletic director. And I think we're going to be celebrating tomorrow night. So y'all be on the lookout for what's going on. And I'll see y'all later. Go Tigers. Later, y'all.